Tricky question number 5. Tell me about your strengths and weaknesses. And honestly, sometimes this question looks a little bit different. Like, how would a friend describe you? How would a former boss describe you? What was good? What did you need to work on? Honestly, it's all the same question. What an interviewer is really trying to get at is, are you self-aware? So they want to know, not only do you know what you bring to the table, not just skill-wise, but also intangibly. Are you willing to admit when you fail? Are you willing to learn from those failures? So this isn't your time to brag, but rather I want you to give an objective assessment of your win zone, both in terms of the work product itself, but also your intangibles, while describing some of your setbacks and demonstrating your coachability and your commitment to learning and growing. So this is how I answer it. Thanks so much for that question. So in terms of my strengths, I have the ability to think and work on the micro and the macro level. I've been a founder as well as an individual contributor in my past companies, and I've scaled that strategic vision, executed at the minutia level. I've gained morale and investment across all of my internal and external stakeholders to gain their buy-in to the scope of work and how it fits within the greater picture. But also on the flip side, I've learned I need to pass the ball a lot more often. So because I've seen the picture from every angle, I have a tendency to take on way too much work and underutilize the team and resources around me to their fullest capacity. So moving forward, I'm cognizant of that shortcoming, and I plan to work with you to maximize my output, set realistic goals, and ask for the best resourcing around me in terms of capacity planning towards delivering at the best level I can. So by taking this answer head on, you're actually demonstrating that you're aware of what matters about yourself and your performance. You understand your unique differentiators that make you an asset above any other candidate that they're considering, and all while remaining human, because frankly, let's face it, you're a human, right? We're going to have shortcomings and areas for growth. You're also giving your future boss the perfect insight into how to coach you effectively in the future. The power of this answer is frankly in its vulnerability. It's the ability to admit failure and shortcoming and lessons learned. I mean, let's face it, we're all human, except for the AI coming to take your job, right? We're human. We're going to make mistakes, but we learn. And at some point in this role, you're going to face adversity. And that's what they want to know. What kind of person is going to show up alongside them? Are you going to buckle under the pressure, or are you going to stand tall, shoulder to shoulder, and dig in with that team? This isn't the time for faux modesty, but vulnerability is power. And when we demonstrate our ability to acknowledge all of who we are, our flaws and all, that's when we truly endear our interviewer to us. So I'd love to know what you think. How do you tackle this question? Are you willing to bear it all? I know it's challenging, right? But let me know below. And of course, follow me to learn how to win every interview.